What up, though? Um, Man, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Roll Call with Chappie. He did 12 years, and just Google it, and he's on everything. But I actually found him when I was in the hole at Southern, and man, it gave me so much hope. That dude gave me so much hope when man, I mean, man, you locked me in a when and it's a wonder I did anything to go to the hole, because I mean I would lose my mind in there. But man, I was turning up in prison. Now I was in there, getting a little wild, but about a month, about 40 days before I went home, I went to the hole, and I had punched something completely different in there. And Roll Call with Choppy popped up. It was really weird, so I think it was like God. But anyway, I watched every episode, and I've been listening to him since I got out. He's got a podcast, and man, he's all about the recovering addict, man, and he's also got like all these just mega super big business tycoons and people on there. Man, that dude is awesome, man. He was a blessing in the people that he had on there and their stories, man. So I've been, just, trying to keep myself, my mind going with, recovery, man. And because, I get anxiety thinking about the stuff I've messed up, man, and the things I've given away. And a lot of times I sit around and think about all the stuff that I messed up. But man, well, when you've messed up like me, the good things you've done, that shit don't even matter. You know what I mean? Like it don't even matter. And it's in the past, so, but man, that Roll Call with Chappie was so good. It took me out of a really dark place, man. I would watch those movies and lay down and go to sleep, man. And then also been listening. Today we listened to the Dumb Blonde podcast with Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll was on there, and man, his story is incredible too, man. So I've been reaching out this week. I've been going to meetings every day. I've been calling people every day. Fortunate for me, when I moved down here to North Carolina, I came from prison back in '08, and I was like, I was trying to like meet this girl or whatever, and she took me to NA, and I was just like, yeah, I'll go. Well, I ended up going out using and going to jail. And when I got out of jail, I called her. I was like, please just take me to the NA meeting. And when I went, man, it was just like, it changed my life, man. I never looked back from that day for a long time, and for 4 years. And so, I'm plugged in. Like, I know a lot of people. And so I've been kind of rekindling those friendships this week, and talked to a lot of people. A lot of people see my video. A lot of people reach out to me, man. So I'm thankful for that. And also, my brother talks to his son, and I told his son, I give him my phone number, and I was like, hey, look, if you talk to my son, Chase, tell him if he wants to call me. So this week I did end up hearing from him, man, and my daughter. I hadn't spoken, man. I haven't spoken to him for a long time, so. But I'll, just say that, that conversation went really well. It wasn't anything what I was expecting, man. And, of course, I struggle, a lot of times, seeing myself as a good person, and I'm like saying all this stuff, and he's just like, man, I don't even see you like that. Like, I know drugs tear people up, and he's like, I just want to get to know you. So, man, it really warmed my heart. Baby steps, and we'll keep in touch here and keep moving forward. I'm on parole, so I can't go nowhere, but it gives me some hope, and also, I talk to my older daughter. They're 23 and 21. Chase is 21, and my daughter's 23, and she has a granddaughter that I haven't met. She's like 3, so but anyway, worked all week, went to meetings all week. And, man, there's like, just, with, drug addiction is like, man, it is, God, I mean, it has taken my life, You know, I wasn't expecting when I was, you know, young, when I was, you know, having kids, when I started, you know, I had my first kid when I was 18, man. The plan wasn't to be a drug addict and be in and out of jail my whole life. And, you know, oh man, I sit around and think about the stuff that I've done, man, and you know what I haven't done, and dude, and I'll start freaking out. So, you know, right now I'm just, you know, just thinking positive and moving forward, man. And there's a lot of days that I just feel like a fucking loser, like a worthless piece of shit. Man, I get around some people, you know, people my age that's been doing good. They're like, dude, they got established lives and nice homes and cars, and everyone I hang around pretty much has all that stuff. So, man, I get anxiety, you know, and man, and then I start thinking about how grateful I am for the people that I got and the help that they have given me, because this could have been a whole lot worse. So, you know, I think my heart's in the right place, man. It always has been, man. You know, man, I definitely want to help people. And you know, I want to do good. I want to be a good person. You know, next not to being there for my kids, the next thing that hurts me the most, and that has kept me. All right, so, you know, man, if you're just getting out, man, if you're struggling staying clean, if you know, whatever, man, whatever you're struggling with, man, you do not have to use drugs. You don't have to get high, man. And I know that, you know, man, I don't care what it is I do. It takes control of my life. I'm a heavy smoker, like now, and I want to quit smoking so bad, but man, I'm a real jittery, nervous, you know, person, and I'm working on it, man. And so, and man, I beat myself up over everything. So right now, I'm just trying to not beat myself up over that. And man, I got a lot of guilt and shame, man. Man, I hate to say, like, if I said I wasn't embarrassed about the things that I've done, I'd be lying. But, man, I know that if I get high, I'll do it again. So I know if I stay clean, man, I got a shot. So, man, I do not, for any reason, man, I do not hang around people that get high, drink, smoke fucking weed, nothing, man. I just don't. I mean, I just can't do it. It is always, I mean, and trust me, dude, I have tried and done this and done that and done this and done that. Like, dude, everything numerous times since I was young. I cannot use any kind of drug successfully. So, you know, and also, like people are just like, you know, oh my God, you know, drug addicts and, you know, felons, and he's a piece of shit, and man. And, you know, that's kind of why I want to start making these videos, man. Cause, you know, I've run into that a lot down here, and, you know, it takes my breath away when it happens, and it sucks, you know, and, but, you know, man, that like, you know, it's just a moment, man. Dude, them people can't do anything or say anything that I haven't done to myself tenfold. I have been, you know, I have treated myself bad. So, you know, I'm definitely looking to treat myself better. And, God, this probably, like, people that are addicts probably listen to this stuff, like, you know, is this dude crazy, or, you know, but man, it's, you know, if you're a drug addict, you understand, you know, and so, you know, instead of people being like ashamed of being a drug addict, or, you know, ashamed, I mean, I guess you should be ashamed, but like not ashamed to be a drug addict, like, you know, you're doing something about it if you're doing something about it, you know. So, I'm doing something about it, and man, I'm not gonna hide, and I'm not gonna pretend to be somebody I'm not. Like, I'm doing better, and that's the best I can do, and I will continue to do better. And man, I will continue to try to help people and be there for my kids and be there for my friends and do the best I can, man. And right now, like thinking about juggling stuff gives me anxiety because I don't have my own life together. I'm working on it. And so, I just, one day at a time is what they told me, and you put them together and things just slowly, they start getting better. So, dude, if you just got out, go to a meeting, get a sponsor, do a 90 and 90. That's what worked for me, dude. There's countless of other ways that people, and man, whatever works, just don't get high. That fentanyl is killing everybody. So, that's it for me, man. That's it for now. I got a lot of stuff planned this weekend, and oh yeah, I like my shirt, Model Citizen. It's kind of funny. I think my brother made us some Model Citizen shirts a long time ago. We were actually really bad off on drugs when he made them, so it was like, I don't know. I always thought it was funny, but I'm sure there's people that don't. But I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, man, I love y'all. Thank y'all for all your positive feedback, for all your comments, man. I'm gonna keep posting stuff. I'm gonna keep try to keep this thing rolling, man. And I really don't know much about like posting and all that, so I'm just kind of learning as I go here. But